Good morning, children. Welcome back to class 5 English Lesson 10 One Friday Morning. Nancy Lee Johnson is an African whose family has moved to America from Africa many years ago. In school, encouraged by her art teacher, Miss Dietrich, Nancy Lee excels at drawing. One of her best pictures has been entered in a contest and everyone expects her to win. So, does she win the well known Artist Club award? Read on to find out. Today we are going to read a story about Nancy Lee Johnson, who is an African artist. She was encouraged by her art teacher, Miss Dietrich, and she became one of the artists, and her picture has entered the contest, and also everyone were expecting her to win the Artist Club award. Let us continue and read the story. One wet, rainy April afternoon, Miss O'Shea, the vice principal, sent for Nancy Lee. Soon Nancy Lee knocked on Miss O'Shea's door. The familiar voice said, "Come in." "Sit down, Nancy Lee Johnson," said Miss O'Shea. "I have something to tell you." Nancy Lee sat down. In this stanza, Miss O'Shea, the vice principal of the school, asked Nancy Lee to meet her in her office so that she wanted to talk to Nancy Lee. Nancy Lee went to the principal's office and she sat down and started talking to Miss O'Shea. "You have been an excellent student, Nancy, as I'm sure you know," began Miss O'Shea. At the point, there was a light knock on the door. Miss O'Shea called out, "Come in," and Miss Dietrich entered. "May I be part of this too?" she asked, tall and smiling. Now, as Nancy was called to the vice principal's office, and vice principal started to talk to her, what happened? Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Who came near the door now? Miss Dietrich. She came near the door. She was a art teacher in that school, and she came near the door and she asked the vice principal that, "Shall I join with you? Shall I become a part of this meeting?" "Of course," Miss O'Shea said. "I was just telling Nancy Lee what we thought of her, but I haven't yet given her the news. Perhaps, Miss Dietrich, you would like to tell her yourself?" Miss Dietrich was always direct. "Nancy Lee," she said, "your picture has won the Artist Club award." The slender brown girl's eyes widened and her heart jumped. She tried to smile, but instead tears came to her eyes. "Dear Nancy Lee," Miss O'Shea said, "we are so happy for you." The elderly white woman shook her hand warmly while Miss Dietrich beamed with pride. Nancy Lee was called to the office by the vice principal. Till then, Miss Dietrich, the art teacher, also joined in the meeting. Now they wanted to tell a very good news to the girl Nancy. And now Miss O'Shea asked Miss Dietrich to tell the good news herself. So Miss Dietrich, she was a teacher who always spoke what was on her mind honestly and clearly and directly. Now she told her directly that her picture had won Artist Club award. The girl Nancy was shocked to hear the unexpected news told by her art teacher, Miss Dietrich. Instead of smiling, her tears came out from her eyes. Till then, Miss O'Shea congratulated her and told that we are very happy for you, and also she gave a shake hand to the girl. And now Miss Dietrich was beamed with pride. Why was Miss Dietrich beamed with pride? She smiled with pleasure, for she was happy that Nancy Lee had done so well in the artist competition and won the Artist Club award. Miss O'Shea had called Nancy Lee to the office both to prepare her and warn her. In making her acceptance speech, the vice principal wanted Nancy Lee to be calm and prepared. So Nancy Lee was asked to think about what she would say at the Friday morning assembly hour when the announcement would be made. Nancy Lee promised the vice principal to think calmly about what she would say. Soon Friday morning came. The night before Nancy Lee had gone to bed thinking about the next day, her short speech was ready and she went over it in her mind. When the president of the Artist Club presented her with the award, she planned to say, "Here, why was this girl Nancy Lee called to the principal's office? Because she has got and secured an award for the best artist competition, and the president of the Artist Club was about to come to the school on Friday to give her the award, and Miss O'Shea asked her to give a talk. Acceptance speech means a speech made to thank people and show how grateful you are for being given an award, honor, and so on. Now, what happened? The girl was preparing for the speech. The next day, the speech on Friday, what happened a night before that? Now, the girl learnt it so that she could repeat it to herself. Judges and members of the Artist Club, I want to thank you for this award. It means so much to me. The colored people of this city are sometimes discouraged, thinking that color and poverty are against them. I accept this award not for myself alone, but for my race. We believe in America. We believe in its opportunities and fairness. I thank Miss Dietrich and the teachers who gave me the knowledge and training to win this award. When I came to this school a few years ago, you received me well. You have given me a chance and helped me along the road I wanted to follow. As the president of the Artist Club came to the school and the girl Nancy was awarded, now it was her turn to give a talk on the stage. She started to thank all the people and also the race. What do you think is a race, children? It's a group of people who have the same skin color and share the same language, history, culture, and so on. She said that she believed in America and she also believed in its opportunities and fairness. Fairness is a situation in which people are treated the same or equally in spite of the difference in race, color of the skin, and so on. She thanked her teacher, Miss Dietrich, and also the other teachers who gave her the knowledge and training to win the award. And also, she told that when she came back few years ago to the school, when she was new, the teachers all received her well and all looked after her well and also helped her to follow the way which she wanted to do. Thus, Nancy Lee went to sleep dreaming of a wonderful tomorrow. At school on Friday morning, Nancy Lee was asked to see Miss O'Shea in her office again. Soon after, Nancy Lee knocked at Miss O'Shea's door. "Come in," came Miss O'Shea's voice. The vice principal stood at her desk. There was no one else in the room. Now, Whatever we spoke for the last paragraph was a dream which the girl had one day earlier before Friday. And after that wonderful dream, what has happened next day? She was called to the office by Miss O'Shea. She was all alone in the room, and the girl Nancy Lee came to the office. "Sit down, Nancy Lee," she said. Miss O'Shea did not smile. There was a long pause. "I don't know how to tell you what I have to say," the elderly woman began. "I am ashamed for myself and for this city." Then she lifted her eyes and looked at Nancy Lee in the neat blue dress sitting there before her. "You are not to receive the award this morning." Outside, the electric bells rang loud and long. Miss O'Shea remained silent. Then she said, "When the committee learned that you were colored, they changed their plans." Nancy Lee said nothing. Now, why was this girl Nancy Lee called to the office by Miss O'Shea? Because Miss O'Shea had a bad news to the girl that the girl Nancy was not going to be awarded, or she was not going to receive any award Friday morning. Till then the bell rang, and now Miss O'Shea remained silent, and she started again, and then she told that the committee, a group of people who make decisions about something in particular, they have decided that not to give any award to the different colored girl. That is, in America and in Africa, there are differentiation in the color. Americans are white and Africans are black. This girl, who was a resident of Africa, she came to study in America. That was her first reason. Because of the change in the race, what happened? The girl was rejected to receive the award by the committee members. Because of the race means the change in the color. The girl was an African, but she was studying in America, and the color of the girl was black. Now what happened? The award was not going to be given to the girl as decided by the committee members. This was told by Miss O'Shea. "Nancy Lee, I am very sorry to have to give you this message, but my speech," Nancy Lee said, "was about the words stuck in her throat about America." Miss O'Shea had risen and stood looking out of the window. "I know," said Miss O'Shea, slowly facing the room again. "Those who deny you this award do not know the meaning of the stars in our flag." Now what happened? The girl was very sad and she wanted to tell. Now she started to talk to the vice principal. She told that my speech was there. I was about to tell something about America in the speech. Till then, Miss O'Shea said that the people, the committee members, should deny means who denied means refuse to allow someone to have something. Who denied to give you this award, they don't know the meaning of the stars in our flag, which the stars, what they meant on the flag, the people or the committee members, they don't know about that. But it's up to us to make them know. As a teacher, I will go before the school board and ask them to remove the offer of any prizes or awards denied to any student because of race or color. Miss O'Shea's clear blue eyes looked into those of the girl before her. The woman's eyes were full of strength and courage. "Lift up your head, Nancy Lee, and smile at me," Miss O'Shea said. Nancy Lee lifted her head and smiled. The bell for assembly rang. She went through the long hall toward the auditorium. There will be other awards, Nancy Lee thought. There are schools in other cities. This won't keep me down, but when I am a woman, I will fight to see that these things do not happen to other girls as this was happened to me. And men and women like Miss O'Shea will help me. Miss O'Shea said that the committee members don't know the meaning of the stars in our flag. What do you think is that? The stars in the American flag, the stars are a symbol of goals like justice and equality that people have tried to achieve for a long time. Now, Miss O'Shea said that we need to get them to understand this, that there is some justice and equality. And what she told that if there is any offer of any prizes or awards, that should not, it should be refused to the student because of the race and the color. Such type of prizes and awards should not be there. It should be removed from the school board. Now, Miss O'Shea was very clear in her eyes, and she said that she will put forward that words in the meeting of the school board committee. And now, Miss O'Shea asked Nancy to lift her head up and smile, and also she told that, and she gave a belief that still other awards are there. You can win those awards. So don't keep your heads down. Smile, lift your head up and walk up high. Always aim high. Now this girl, Nancy, laughed at Miss O'Shea and she started walking to the assembly and through the auditorium. And as she was walking, she was thinking that there are other schools in the cities also which I will be not defeated. I will not defeat. I will fight against these. And after I grow up and become a woman, I will fight for the justice and I will help the girls to win the award. Now, Miss O'Shea, like Miss O'Shea, the people like her will help me. The girl Nancy did not lose her hope. Now, I hope all have understood the story, children. Thank you.